Rodgers is unbelievable. And none of us thought he's going to be like he is. Even Homer Tommy here.
He's been playing in the Packers system for 4 years. Do you expect anything less? On a good team? Are you serious?
Yeah.
In a weak division?
Aaron
if
Rodgers,
anything else, I expect him to at least be 6-4.
He keeps the ball. He doesn't throw it around like a maniac. I mean, love you, Brett. But
it's funny how you're changing about Brett's play when 2 years ago, it's the gunslinger mentality. It's okay. But now all of a sudden he's wearing a different jersey. Now the true feelings come up. This is what I'm talking about, Packer fans. You're not a real Packer fan if you're gonna diss Brett Favre's play, because you're idolizing him just a year ago or 2 years ago, and all of a sudden now it's, we don't need that gunslinger mentality anymore. We need a more stable quarterback.
Yeah, because I'm just comparing it to year.
I'm just saying.
It was his attitude that got me. The whole issue with how he should have just said, hey, I can realize what you guys are up against. I retired. I'm unretiring. I want to come back. Is he going to play the same game with the Jets again this year? I mean, he's played that with us every year for the last 3 years.
I will agree with you on that. I think he thought everybody was going to just kind of roll over and say, hey, come back, Brett Favre, it's your team. I will agree with you wholeheartedly on that aspect. I think both sides did it wrong. I honestly think that. Both sides did it wrong. But at the same time, I think, here's what I guess Ted Thompson should have done. Not so much bash Brett Favre, but kind of get the media of like what was really going on, how he didn't want to stay, Because if you're just going to hear Brett Favre's side, then people are just going to be like, oh, the legend is leaving. Tell me, what did you hear from Ted Thompson? You heard from Mike McCarthy, and that's it. And all he said is that ship has left. And Brett Favre didn't want to be on that ship. He didn't want to be a Packer right now.
No, he didn't want to be a Packer. And if you really wanted to be a Packer, my take was just come on camp. Don't worry about starting. Just come in there and be a Packer. He's not a real Packer. He's a Brett Favre. I'm for Brett Favre. And then when I'm hearing he's on the phone with the Lions and he was on the phone with the Buccaneers, okay, let me ask you this. Okay,
actually, it was the Vikings.
That it too, but he called the Lions during the season.
And did they win? It's the Lions. They need all the help they can get.
I mean, I can understand he's talking to McMillan, as his buddy, and you can go hunting. But my question on that phone call is, Matt McMillan called Favre up. That's fine. But how did you end up on the speakerphone with all the coaches? Are you talking hunting with all the coaches in the Lions?
I don't agree with that.
The Lions had to get ready for the pack. Favre is jealous. Favre did not want Aaron Rodgers.
I believe he acted like a little kid. I really did.
He's like a bad relationship, and now he doesn't want anybody else to go out with her because he's leaving and he can't deal with it. That's my take, Brett. There. And as far as me, I can't believe what has happened in the last year. If you would have told me, Eldridge, when we started this deal like a year and a half ago.
I did tell you, actually.
Well, I'm sure. But this scenario that has happened in the last...
did I not tell you on our show last year that this was going to happen? I told you this was going to happen. And you and Brendan all laughed at me.
Wow.
You all laughed at me. The only thing I was wrong about was the team he was going to. I said he's going to leave your team and be a Raider. I was wrong about the Raider part, but he left the team, and you all laughed at me. And now I'm laughing at you guys.
Why didn't you guys get him? Huh?
We weren't in the running. We have investment in a $64 million quarterback. There's no way we're actually $100 million quarterback, but $64 million, $61 million guaranteed. But I mean, we were in the running for him.
Again, I cannot believe the whole scenario. In August, I'm here playing all my children's soap opera
horrible
stuff.
Franchise.
Oh, horrible franchise. Yeah, well, I'm going to be kind to you, so we'll let you go on that one. But
I mean, you guys didn't even keep Reggie
We
White.
already know what that
You
is.
didn't even keep Reggie White. Wow. Yeah, he was a Panther.
Reggie retired and he understood. But did you hear Reverend Reggie on there bashing the Packers? Favre's got a problem. And he's got a big problem, and for my end, I was going to that because we got all the Packer tickets in my family. I was going to that game, to the retirement game, the first one. But I'm telling you, they had it all lined up against the Vikings.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
What do you want?
You had Restate what you just said. Restate that, please.
I was going to the first game.
No. Please say you're going to the retirement, the first one. Please say it one more time.
I was going to the retirement. That was the one that was planned against the Vikings when he was retired. He had it all set up, and he was ready to go. Now, he's in danger of going on that Ring of Honor. It ain't going down. It ain't going down.
Whoa, wow.
Until he comes up and starts acting and confessing and saying, I was really...
You would not put Brett Favre on the Ring of Honor?
Not right now.
Are you serious?
I don't even want to talk to Brett Favre. I don't even want to discuss it.
Are you serious?
He can move on down the highway.
All jokes aside, you don't put that man in the Ring of Honor. That man brought your franchise from the depths of... I can't say that word on the air, but just the depths. Him and Reggie White brought the franchise from the depths. And it is a travesty. It is unconscionable not to have that man on the Ring of Honor when he brought you back. He brought you back to notoriety. He brought you back into the limelight. And you're not going to put this man on the... No. You're not going to put this man in the ring when he got you a championship? Not a championship. A Super Bowl? A Super Bowl?
Hey, I was so mad at him. I wanted...
When was the last time you won a Super Bowl before Brett Favre?
Bart Starr, baby.
Bart Starr. When did he play? When did he play?
That's when your Raiders were winning the same time.
No, we were winning in the 70s and 80s, sir. Please get that right. And in the early part of 2000.
Yeah, you won 83. But yeah,
84 actually, sir. Please get it right.
Season 83, Super Bowl 84.
The Super Bowl was in 84.
The year I was born.
The year I was born. The record-setting touchdown run, which was broken recently by Willie Parker. So yes, sir, we have records. We keep our franchise quarterbacks. We keep our franchise players, with the exception of Marcus Allen, who went to the Chiefs, or with Joe Montana.
You know, everybody out there. You
know what? You deserve. No. You deserve to be out there with Marcus. Be out there with Marcus. Call him up. Call him back up and tell him what you just said. I hope he has more sense than not to put Brett Favre on the freaking Ring of Honor.
Forget him. I don't want him on the Ring of Honor right now until he comes up and says, "I'm sorry, Tom. Tom, I'm giving you my apology. I'm sorry I hurt you and hurt your family and hurt your friends."
Well, if that's the case, you might as well just sell the franchise.
That's what I mean, because we are the franchise. So
just sell the franchise then.
Well, I was so mad at him, especially when I heard about the Lion thing. I'm like, give him 4. Give this number to the punter.
Wow.
Oh, that would really smack him.
Anyway,
actually, we are the Green Bay Packers.
His number still could be 1 because he's not retired yet.
That's right. So what's he going to play this year with the Jets? Well, I don't know.
He'll play one more year, I think, and that's it.
I hope he does. You know, and I actually thinking about it today. I'm trying to work on my...
So what happens, honestly? What happens, honestly? He wins a championship. A Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Super Bowl.
I'm going for him. We're just kind of rehashing the summer. I
can understand how Packer fans can be kind of insulted.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Instead of saying, "Hey, I understand why Ted's moving on," I would, he said that, but he didn't really. I don't know. There's a lot that's going to come out, in the next couple of years. Exactly.
Years. I don't even think it'll come out until like 10 years down the line when he's done playing.
But Brett. All right. Let's break it up here. Tommy's got to rock something else. I got the worst band in the world, my buddies from Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this is the Packer Drinking Song edition. It was against the Giants, though, because they always change them up for every game. But came up on the fly here. Let's see if we can rock this one going. And rock and roll there, Eldridge. Let's get this tailgate party started.
Tailgate.
NFC champions.
Oh yeah, let's hear it for the Giants. The Giants suck.
Bicycles are considered vehicles on Wisconsin roadways. That means bicyclists must obey the rules of the road like any other vehicle and must be treated as equal users by other vehicles. There are several simple things bicyclists can do to greatly reduce their risk of crash, death, or injury. The best way is to avoid common bicyclist errors or to be prepared to avoid common motorist errors committed around bicyclists. Bicyclists fare better with other road users if they function like a legal vehicle operator, which they are. Right-turning motorists can be a problem, but taking the lane or more of the right portion of the wide curb lane can prevent this. Left-turning motorists are the cause of most adult bicyclist crashes. Motorists claim not to see cyclists who are traveling in a straight line in the opposite direction. This bicycle safety tip has been brought to you by WSUM 91.7 FM Madison.
I've got soul and rock. I've got soul. Rockin' me, baby. I've got soul and I'm super bad. Hey, I said I'm super bad. Reg, come on.
Hey, my. Tune in Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. for the Mad Marcus Rock and Soul Review. Your voice of choice playing the platters that matter. That's each and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Get up with me and we'll get down.
Right on, people.
That's your buddy Marcus. And get on down there, Brandon. He'll be here at 11 o'clock. He's on his way to see you right now.
I hope so.
I hope so. And our other buddy, Brandon Sturley, he was in St. Cloud over the weekend, I believe, for our men's
hockey team.
Men's hockey team. Was he write for? Was it the Badger Herald that he writes? No, he's for the Daily Cardinal.
The Cardinal.
Everybody check out Daily Cardinal, Brandon Sturley.
No, don't check out Brandon Sturley. He's not a real Badger.
He's a real writer, you know?
He's a writer, but he's not a real Badger fan.
He's not a real Badger fan. He is hockey.
No, he's not.
Didn't he interview Shane Collin? I think I heard you guys talking about that.
I interviewed Shane Collin.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, he always rips him all the time.
Yes, habitually. He's a habitual Shane Conley basher.
Yes. Oh, we got somebody tuning in again. Thanks for the call. See who we got. Hey, who's online with us, bud?
Hey, just want to talk to the dude from the Raider fan.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
Is he online?
Yeah, he's right here. I'm right here.
Right. Hey, yeah. I just kind of want to know, when did the Raiders win their Super Bowls, and which city were they located in?
The last Super Bowl was in 1984, and they were in Los Angeles.
And before that?
77, and the one before that was 71. I'm not sure about the first one.
Okay, so which city were they in?
The first one was in Oakland. The second one was in Oakland. The third one was in L.A.
They don't count. Okay, so they won two. So that's kind of like the Cardinals winning in St. Louis.
Yeah.